This is one of our modular 15-foot rainbow slides. Modular slides are nice because it gives you the ability to take any of your modular panels that you might have off of a bounce house or a combo and use them on a slide. Dress it up. 13-foot panel, they call it. So out of any of the 13 by 13 modular bounce houses across the industry, they're all pretty much interchangeable. We probably have 20 or 30 different themes, from graduation to birthday to this one's under the sea, befitting for a rainy day, and a lot of other different event-specific panels. Nice thing to know is this is a 13-foot panel, they call it. So out of any of the 13 by 13 modular bounce houses across the industry, they're all pretty much interchangeable. But they're nice to have because that way it's something that can give a different theme to an event, all right? And you can dress it up and basically put whatever message you want out there. And what it's sitting on right now is one of our 15-foot wet dry slides. It can be used indoors, it can be used outdoors in the off season. It's got a nice inflated floor for safety. There is still a pooling area, so as you walk around, you'll notice that this area here is depressed. It's going to be about 3 to 4 inches lower, and it's going to have a drain in it. So that will fill with water. You will have a splash pad when you come down. And it's a nice option. You know, I find it to be a safer option than falling into a 16-inch drop-off into a pool. So the inflated floor gives a nice option. Some of the features that we put on almost all of our inflatables are going to be an expansion seam like this here, okay? Nice thing about the expansion seam is one of your biggest areas of wear and tear are when you're getting on and off of a slide that 90 degree. So anywhere where there's that stress point, we take care of that. If you take a look at underneath the slide mat on our sliding surface, okay, wherever possible, we are heat welding, okay? The nice thing about heat welding is it keeps water from getting inside the slide, making for a much lighter slide at pickup. All the pool is going to be sealed, as well as if you walk around to the climbing area. We are using a non-slip climbing surface, so it's a little bit more aggressive than the smooth vinyl. And even here, everything is sealed, so you're not getting water, dirt, grit, or grime inside the seams. And that's a natural area of wear, as that aggressive material gets in and it wears on the threads. The result quite often is, you know, right now I have this on a 1.5, but you're gonna get a lot less air loss over the course of a year or 2 or 3 or 4. Manufacturers that are not sealing their seams, eventually you might need to have a larger blower on it. So it's just a good plus to have from a construction standpoint. Simple little things, you know. A lot of customers love the fact that we've always included a panel on our games. You can take that, send it out to your local printing place and customize it with your name. That way the people know who's there. The little Velcro hold-ups for the zipper flaps. Again, plenty of zippers on the units. Well, you know, we make sure that we're placing all of our tether points in areas where they're going to be free from tripping and such. So all in all, you know, we've always prided ourselves on making a good, safe, long-lasting slide. I still get requests for slide mats and climbing mats for slides that were 10, 12, 14 years old. Some of them I don't have the mats for anymore. You know, even though those slides were very, very well constructed, you know, maybe it's time when you have something in your inventory that is that old, even if it's in great shape, you know, you want to look at something that is going to be to today's ASTM standards. You know, on a slide like this, it's a no stand top, okay? Any of the older slides that we would have built 8, 10, 12 years ago, you might have been able to climb up that slide, stand up on the top, bounce a little bit, and bounce down the slide. Now with any slide that we're constructing, we're making sure that that slide is no stand, no jump. You have to climb up, shimmy over on your knees, turn around, and slide down in a sensible fashion. Netting comes down at least a third of the slide. Built-in water bladder systems. I think we've pretty much perfected those things industry-wide over the past couple years. If something ever goes wrong with your bladder, you can run to the hardware store and buy a new hose end to put on it. But it eliminates the misting hose getting lost or other issues. So just things to look at, you know, still in this age where a lot of people will sit there and try to buy products direct, or they might be buying an older used product. You know, make sure it's safe, make sure it's got proper labeling.